In this episode of Sailing Nandji, we explore what's below the surface of the Hermit Islands. We then overnight sail to the Ninigo group and do some more sailing of a different kind. Departing Kavieng, we set out on passage to the remote Papua New Guinea island group called the Hermit Islands. This long, slow passage sailing just south of the equator took 6 days at sea. Arriving to paradise, we wasted no time exploring this tropical playground. As Charles from the nearby village paddled out to welcome us, and after a quick chat, I sorted him out with a new spear for his spear gun in return for him taking us spearfishing. Unless you have a file and stuff.
Yeah, I've got flames.
Maybe you can drill and make that.
Toronto, Miami, yeah. Strong enough for the pain, yeah.
The steep drop-off of the fringing reef and crystal clear water was refreshing to dive, but unfortunately the guys didn't spear any fish. Picking up anchor, we set sails inside the lagoon and headed towards the main central island where we had read about Manta Ray Pass. Woohoo!
Yes! Mackies!
We're going to be eating well tonight.
Oh, sashimi! Yeah. He's a good Mackie.
Yeah.
Happy days. Sashimi tonight and a couple of frothies.
But it just made things worse.
Dropping the pick out the front of this stunning secluded beach, off the shore we went as it was Marley's time to play.
Okay.
With an unlimited supply of coconuts, you could say he was in his element.
But you don't taste a thing. And what is warm can be again. You're just like a fire blown out by the wind. And what is warm can be again. You're a hope for matches. Only one has been spent.
Collecting a few of our own, we lazed around relaxing on the beach and settling into island life. What a man. Not for long though, as the clouds formed on the horizon, the relaxation time was soon over. I think it might be time to go back to the boat. Come on, let's go. We're going home. Marley, good boy. Whoa, hey, that's a wind.
This ain't full peg weather, guys. Benita was no good at catching squid, but let's see if the captain can. I've just come out, done a little wee overboard and looked at the school of squid everywhere.
Decent sized squid too.
Have a look at him. Yeah, big fella, you get in there. Come on, mate.
Something's up.
Right, the jig's no good. It's not just Benita. I'm going to shoot one.
They are smart, aren't they?
Squid are smarter than we give them credit, that's for sure. After a delicious breakfast of calamari, mackerel and a coconut, we headed over to the Manta Pass where we met Thomas, who was out spearing for his lunch. Spare rubber?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have some spare rubber?
I need spare rubber.
Yeah. Maybe we can go spearing together. I went spearing with Robert yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah. On the outside.
Okay.
Yeah?
It's good.
Yeah?
I can show you the guns and you can use one of these guns and I can show you how to use it. Yeah. Power. My friend, I'll give you a new mask.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a new mask and I'll get you some rubber. And tomorrow we go spearfishing. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Leaving Thomas in search of some Manta Rays, we got our first glimpse of these stunning creatures as one just casually cruised on by. Me, never going diving without a spear gun, noticed the school of trevally and thought Thomas would like one of those.
We have fish at home. We caught fish today.
I caught a mackerel today.
Yeah. So
You got in?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
that's alright.
Thomas explained to us how he would spearfish every day to feed his family of 4. With a homemade spear gun, a leaky mask and one fin, it was amazing to watch as Thomas dove down and speared his fish to feed his family. With the hot tip from Thomas the previous day, it was off to go play with the Manta Rays.
I met a man named Melchizedek. He was a good man, wandering lonely in the desert. He invited me to stay, said I would learn to love the space. I knew a woman, her name was Jezebel. She was a wild one. She said, come out and we could have fun. And then she wanted me to go. She couldn't stand getting too close. And I'm curious who I'll meet next. Who among them I will love best. Well, that depends upon the context, doesn't it? I know a girl named Mary. She was a sweet child.
I got bitten on my face by something. I don't know what.
We were going to leave this morning, but the ladies here needed something to be fixed, so we've brought the drill down and we'll
See what we can do. The one metal trowel tool that Thomas and his family used for digging the dirt in the garden had rusted through and the digging blade had snapped off.
So you could smash that off then. Smash that off. But then that there will join there much stronger. Good. If it's flat to flat.
Bringing to shore old Dill the trusty cordless drill, we went about cleaning up the surfaces, drilling some holes and bolting the handle to the blade.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yay!
Then I will just
Cut them off.
Good.
Yee-hoo.
Thank you.
Too easy, my man.
Good job.
I just try.
Yeah.
It was a really nice feeling to be able to help out where we could. As this trowel was their only tool for cultivating the garden to grow their food, it was kind of important to them. Taking Marley back to his coconut playground, it was then time to pick up anchor and prepare for the passage ahead to the Ninigo Island group. The bit that attaches the gear cable to the gearbox, that's just unthreaded, so I need to attach that back onto the gearbox. But for the life of me, it slipped out of my hand, I've just dropped it and I can't find it.
Alright, Josh, you better find it. Found it? Oh my god. Folks, I've just gone to accelerate away from some reef when we're picking up the anchor and nothing was happening, so...
What happened, the gears or the steering? And it wasn't engaged in gear or what?
Yeah, it was engaged in gear. I had revs on it and I was turning the wheel and you saw it, but the bow was just swinging around in the wind.
Yeah, so the gear didn't engage then,
No,
eh?
the gear didn't engage. You fixed him?
Yeah, fixed him. Always happens at the worst time.
After a little excitement to make the day more interesting, we were off once more on an 80 nautical mile overnight sail to the next island group called the Ninigo Islands. With a forecast of friendly weather, we watched as the sun set on the horizon. Yet another beautiful time at sea.
Whoa! Don't get him sharked!
You can wake up call. I was laying in bed. That's a barracuda. Oh man. You're pretty heavy, mate.
That's a huge fish.
How's this for a barracuda? Oh, he's heavy.
How heavy you reckon?
Oh, well, my muscles aren't very big, so I'd probably say about 15 kilo, 10 kilo. Oh, look at the size of his head.
Whoa, look at his eyes.
That's a big head. Oh, dinner is served.
As the sun rose to a new day, it revealed our destination on the horizon. Under full sail in the morning light, Yosh had his hands full cleaning fish as we entered into Ninigo Lagoon. We averaged about 4 knots last night, which was really good because we had really light wind, so we were happy with how long it took to get here. And yeah, we're just cruising through the lagoon. There's a village up here that we're going to go and anchor near because we caught this huge barracuda on passage last night and we want to give it away to the village. We don't need heaps.
Yeah, it's like 2 kilos of fish.
Barracuda.
Barracuda.
A video.
Okay.
Yeah. These 3 lovely ladies just helped us anchor. We're just near the village now, and I asked if they liked barracuda and their faces lit up, so just gave them a huge bag of fish. They're pretty stoked. I think they're going to bring some veggies and fruit back later this afternoon so we can trade.
And crayfish.
And crayfish and clams. Yosh hasn't tried clams before. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it here already.
Yeah, this joint's awesome.
Yeah, young girl, yeah. We just made a trade with some ladies. We got lots of fresh green vegetables, like root vegetables and fruits as well. We got them on the boat and traded with like soaps, shampoos, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and gave them a whole bag of clothes and told them to pick what they wanted, which feels really good. You know, these people live extremely remote. They're in the middle of the ocean, and the only way to get anything is to go to Manta Island, which is an 8-hour little boat ride away, and it's really dangerous. And
Over 100 miles.
It's over 100 miles away. They don't do it very often. It's very hard for them to get anything. So yeah, it just felt really good to be able to give them those. And yeah, it's just great that we've got some fresh veggies as well, you know. For more Nandji adventures, check out the treasure chest for this week's feature vid.
Yesterday when we had Karen on board, we asked if we could trade and if there was many crayfish around, and this morning a fella's come up and he's just come up with all these crays, and we're like, oh yes, definitely, we'll trade with you. So we gave him some clothes and some toothpaste and that sort of stuff. So yeah, good little trade. Took him less than an hour to capture these 5 crays, so there's either lots of crays or he's really good at it. I reckon it's probably the latter.
I think it's a bit of both.
I think it's a bit of both.
For brekkie.
I don't know, I might just eat like a king and have crayfish for breakfast. Look at this stomper. Benita's allergic to crayfish, so looks like I'm eating like a king. Welcome to Nandji. Sailing is a big part of the Ninigo Island culture, and Oscar paddled his vessel out to invite us to go for a sail with him. We arranged the time for later, bid our farewells, and watched as another canoe sailed on by.
Tel Aviv is not so pretty, but it's got its things.
We met Oscar this morning and he's got a sailing outrigger canoe, so we're off to find him now. We're going to hoist some sails and scoot around in the lagoon.
Came 'cause I missed you.
Would you look at that, hey? Nice little hut on the beach. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place. So it's like tarpaulin? Tarpaulin?
Yes, top.
We are going sailing!
No, you're goodbye, just let me go. Go ahead, baby, and break my heart.
Papua New
You
Guinea.
lost your nerve, I lost my cool. You don't like me, and I don't like you.
The many outrigger sailing canoes in Ninigo are constructed entirely from driftwood. The design has been passed down through generations, and it took Oscar over a year to build after finding the materials.
Don't do me no favors, no. Hear me out, hear me out now. Hear me out, hear me out. Hear me
The Ninigo Island group are spread out over a vast area, and the people of Ninigo travel up to 30 miles in their sailing canoes. We remained in the protection of the lagoon and cruised around for a couple of hours, making speeds easily over 8 knots in the light winds.
just hit restart. Ain't no skin off my back either way. We had something good, not something.
We're hoping that this has some bit of wind about it.
Hear me out, hear me out now. Hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out, hear me out now. Do me a favor, don't do me no favors, no.
Good driving, Seabass.
For the last few years in August, the Ninigo people race their canoes over 15 miles to a nearby island. They are creating a tourist spectacle to attract people to their remote communities.
Your concentration face.
Yes.
That was fun.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. So,
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome for coming and have a ride on our canoe.
Yeah.
No, that was good fun.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. So your grandpa sailed? Your dad dad taught you?
Mhm.
And your grandpa taught your dad?
Yes.
And how many generations do you think have been sailing?
3 and 4 to me.
Fourth,
Yeah,
so you're fourth generation now.
to me.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Up next on Nandji,
When did you run out? On the way there or on the way back?
we go spear fishing with the locals.
First rubber to here and then there.
They might have seen our naked bums.
Maybe, I hope not. Got tennis balls, where they're going to love this.
Visit the school
Some more.
and play doctor for an unfortunate little lad in the village.
I tidy this up for.
I knew a woman, her name was Jezebel.
Our videos are made possible by our patrons. If you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron to help get Nandji further around the world.
She couldn't stand getting too close.